Alright guys, so we are on the road, we're on the thruway, actually off the thruway, and that's my GPS talking right now.
Rochester.
So we're near Rochester, and we're starting our day's events with a fun, big community garage sale that our friend Derek cued us in on last week. And we are here with Adam, Gunstar.
Hi, I'm Gunstar.
And Dragon Quest Girl, aka April. That's it, you gotta have a nickname like we all do. And of course, Cameron is joining me because Megan wasn't able to make it. So
Where's my nickname?
where's my? Oh, Cameron's nickname is Luby. Because his last name is Lubner. So we got Luby here. But yeah, and then some more knuckleheads will be joining us later in the day. So stay tuned for a lot of fun and frivolity. So we had quite the filled journey in Rochester with most of our tight group of friends, gaming friends, so it was really cool. We started off the day at a garage sale. It was a big community garage sale, and Cameron came out empty-handed.
I did, but in the end, I ended up getting the GameCube you found.
Yes, so the lot that we previewed in the video had a GameCube, Smash Brothers, Game Boy player with the required disc, which is important when you get a Game Boy player, X-Men Legends for the GameCube, and a bag of loose DS games, all for $20. So that was a cool score for the day. And then Adam and April were thrilled because they got the vintage Mall Madness board game. So they were piecing together all the parts, and they were really happy to get that. And there was a couple other small things they got. And I got like a little book of comics by the Oatmeal. It's called How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You. So 25 cents for that. That was pretty cool. And then we started the Game Craze trek. So our first Game Craze stop, we got there right when they opened, was the one in East Ave, which is right next to the Wegmans, or one of the major Wegmans in Rochester. And that one, what did you think of that one? It was okay. Our first stop.
Good. Yeah,
got a few things there.
Yeah.
So it was like, it looked like a pawn shop from the outside, and I've been to this one before. But they had a decent selection. I got a few games there, and it was kind of like I feel like a lot of the stuff we saw there, we started to see at other ones. Because they had a lot of the Game Crazes have like similar common like new games and stuff. A lot of sealed games at every Game Craze you go to. So
which is nice.
So that one was good. But then it seems like for a while anyway, stores were getting better as we went along. Victor Mall was the next one we went to, which we actually went to that mall to go to the Game Craze, but we stopped at the Lego store beforehand, which was really cool because the Lego store there had some new sets, like the Jurassic World sets based off the new movie and game that's coming out, which I'm really looking forward to the game because it's going to have the original Jurassic Park in it, plus the second and third, and then or the forgettable third, and then the new one's going to be in it, so it's going to be a really cool game, and I love the Lego games. They also had Simpsons Legos, which was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
That was one of their newer sets, the guy said, so that was cool. And there was also, like, displayed dioramas of, like, created Lego things that it said made by master builders, so I don't know if it was employees or fans that just brought it to the store or whatever. So that was a cool little interlude. Nice. But then we went to the Victor Mall store, which I think that was the best mall Game Craze I've ever been to.
Mall Game Craze, that was the best one. Probably one of my favorites, actually, just from like the stock they had.
Good stock, stuff. Nice employee working. The I regret from that store, there was an Atlas game for original Xbox. It was a couple bucks more than I was willing to spend, but I should have got it because it's uncommon. It's like kind of rare pro fishing challenge.
And I was pushing you to get it.
You did, but so I'll have to keep looking for that because it's not in Syracuse. But besides that, they had a lot of boxed games for many systems, especially Game Boy Advance, and a couple Genesis ones, I'd say, along the back wall. Nothing blow your mind, worthy, but it was a very good store. We all got something there. I know Adam and April got some stuff, and we came away happy. So, so that was good. And then we really had a good experience at the Mount Hope Game Craze. The guy working there, both of the guys working there, but the one guy left. They were very friendly. They gave us deals, took some discounts off of some of our purchases, and if we had a question with a game, what's that over there in that pile that's been sitting there for years? The guy's like, oh yeah, let's take a look at it. And so he helped us out. I mean, it was probably the best customer service you could ask for.
Yeah, it was kind of refreshing because, most of the places, some people are just like, I'm here to make a buck or something like this. But this guy was pretty passionate. And
I feel in Syracuse and Albany stores when we go, the one good thing I gotta say is most of the stores in those two areas, people are very friendly and stuff. The Game Crazes never really seem to have that kind of staff. It's like it's a job; they don't want to be there. But this guy was, totally engaged and like, oh, do you ever play this? Oh, yeah. And conversation and specials and stuff. So, got good stuff there, and that was awesome. So, and then we went to Brockport, which is 28 minutes away from the Game Craze that we were at in Mount Hope. And we were going there so we could meet up with someone, someone very important to the trip, who provides lots of laughs. And we got a couple games there. There was actually a lot of stuff. Oh, before we went there, though, it was free comic book day.
Yeah. So
and there was a comic store that we saw across the street. It said tons of manga or something like that on the window.
Really much
and there really wasn't any there. But it was free comic book day, and we all thought, we won't even be able to check that out because we're busy doing this. But we did get to go in and get a few free comics, so got a couple of those. And the store was cool. It had a big xenomorph head above the
cool.
cash register, and then some figures, a whole wall of like old figures, some newer ones. So that was pretty cool. I thought it was a nice little distraction. But then we went to the Brockport Game Players Unlimited, which was a cool store. I was really happy with them having some uncommon, just different games you don't see anywhere else, for like PSP, PS1, Genesis, Game Boy Advance. They do a thing I really like, and I forgot they did this at another Game Players Unlimited I went to in Batavia, where they have their loose Game Boy Advance games in the case with all their other ones, but they have a little sticker that says box if they have it, so then you can ask and they'll show you the condition. And I actually happened to do that with this game, Klonoa, which was in like mint condition. So really cool to see a store do that, like handle their stuff that way instead of just throwing it all on the shelves. And the price would be the same whether it's damaged, loose, cracked, covered with stickers.
Able to get some good deals from that place.
The lady working there was really nice. She gave you a couple bucks off that one game, right?
Yeah, I think like
$3 off, something like that.
$5 off.
Oh yeah, because it was the PSP game, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So great store. I also liked one cool thing about this store was they had some posters around the outside of the store, inside of the store, but around the outer perimeter, and they would say like, ask if you'd like to purchase this and stuff. So for people who want to like decorate their game room and stuff, it was cool because they had some older game posters that had probably been there for a while and stuff. So not the same type of stuff you'd see from like pre-order bonuses at GameStop and stuff. So pretty cool store. I liked it.
Say something to Oleg. I'm trying to be nice. I hope you get here soon, and I hope you don't get distracted by anything on the road.
Of course, we met up with Scott, Grimsy42, and he was his usual self, pointing out, "Oh, you guys have this, this, because he has his
fun. Watching Scott go.
I know, his wealth of knowledge, so that was really cool. And then we were waiting for the rest of our gang to show up, because they were supposed to be there around 3 o'clock, and with Oleg driving, you'd think they'd be there at 2 because he's a leadfoot, but no, they were there around 5, so that was Oleg and the Lake Brothers. So we had a little time to kill beforehand. We grabbed some food, and then we went to Heckle and Jeckle, was that what it was called? It was this little, kind of, not hole in the wall, because it was in like a strip mall, where it was pretty easy to see, but it was definitely a little place that, like, off the beaten path kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
And they had a lot of like sports memorabilia and stuff in there too, but they had some games, and I didn't get anything at this place. You did. You got a couple.
I got the Choro Cube.
Atlas game.
Yeah. Carpg.
Carpg, yep. Yes, and that's the best way to describe it too. So that was cool.
I noticed this sports game, this Konami title, and it had $11.99 on it. And everyone on this planet except Oleg is aware that this was a Blockbuster exclusive. And the hardest things to find for this are the manual and the box. Guess what you got? And I think the game's in here too, which is not really relevant. Yeah, there's property Blockbuster on it, which just confirms my suspicion.
Heckled and jeckled them, and there you go. And what'd you get?
Get the price.
Mine's not nearly as cool, but Sector X is kind of a semi-uncommon title. It's about $25 complete. Gave it to me for $5.
He had 10 on it. I think it fell off. Because I was looking at it, it's like, that's worth like 10.
Now it's 5.
Yeah, now it's 5.
And yeah, as soon as I said, I think it's 10, he was like 5. I was like, I'm done talking.
And Pac-Man.
Yeah, just $5 Game Gear complete, and then a couple Famicoms that are a little. The Wingman Duel is actually an uncommon one, so getting that down to 15 is not bad.
Nice.
So, Adam, the real question I have for you is, what did Oleg get in this awesome store with all these obscure gems?
Got him! Got him!
And then we finally met up with the gang.
Yeah.
Hi, sir. I see you have $20 on this game. Is there any chance you do like $19.50?
No, go fuck yourself.
Well, Jesus, like 1975?
Go fuck yourself some more.
1999.
That's pretty much what the guy was like in there.
I got a discount. He gave me 5 off on this.
Nope.
Oh, you're like a YouTube sensation.
And if you couldn't tell from the little sampling that Scott and Oleg recreated on video, the customer service at this place was awful. And it's a shame because that store has a pretty good inventory.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, you got a couple things there. There was a couple things I was looking for. I asked... There was a box N64 game for like $12, and there was a sticker right across the front label of the cartridge, and the box wasn't in the best shape. So I just asked, would you be able to get $2 off this? And the guy was like, nope. And then we were like, ugh. And this is coming off of the nice customer service at the past couple stores. And then there was some boxes in the corner that I asked if I could see, and he brought them out, and we were considering some of the games until he priced them at what they were when they were new when they came out. So I was like, nope. And then there was more boxes that I could see on a wall, and I asked if we could see those, and he basically was like, I'm not letting you guys look at those. So with that attitude and that tone, it was like he probably thought we were just coming in there trying to buy stuff and resell them or something.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter when you're working in customer service. It doesn't matter if it's a game store, a restaurant, whatever. You just can't have that attitude and tone with people. It's just rude. So whatever that. It just soured kind of all of our experiences at that time, but we had the full gang together. So after that, we went to probably the biggest Game Craze I've ever been to. It was
definitely. It was
East
huge.
Ridge Road, I think, was that one. And this place was cool. It had every wall covered with new games. So for systems like PSP, DS, tons of DS games on the back wall, and then newer games for like PS3, Xbox, and Wii U, and Xbox One and PS4. So pretty cool. We all got something at that place. So
got some PSP games.
Yep, the girl working there had to walk all the way around the perimeter of the store because the layout was so stupid. They didn't have any breaks in the counters, so she had to go all the way around the store, which was kind of odd. Yeah. I feel like if they just made it the opposite, where she was in the inside of the store and we all walked around it, that would make it work a lot better. I feel
a lot easier.
But anyway, so it was a cool store. I definitely want to go back to that one. There's more I didn't get there that I hope will be there next time.
I know.
I know I think we all walked away like, oh, there's more I could have got, but we were trying not to spend too much. Only because Cameron didn't care, but
I usually save up, so I'm all set for these things.
He was spending a lot, but he also had his hands full, so he probably would have spent some more, but it was more of a matter of how many games he was carrying out of it. And then we went to Webster Game Craze, which I had never been to before, and this one had an okay but similar selection to a lot of the other stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, a lot of the stores having the same
similar
games throughout. They had a lot more. The problem with this one is they had windows in the front and back, and you could tell they moved stuff around a lot, but everything was sun bleached. So the stuff in this very center of the store looked good, but there was so many games that were just, I don't know, you didn't want to have them.
Not to be too picky, but it's just I can't deal with that.
Yeah, it's like, it's okay if you have a game and it wears and tears over time, but when you buy a game that's already so worn, and it's not being priced any differently, it's just the price it would be if it was new, or just traded in. So that was kind of annoying, but the store was pretty good overall. So that just another positive Game Craze experience. And then we ended the Game Craze tour with the Game Craze of Macedon. I don't know how the Rochester folk pronounce it. But this one's really cool. It's very different in some ways to just any other Game Craze store. The owner has a Sega Rally car out front. So you pull up and there's the Sega Rally car waiting out there for you. And then once you go in the store, he has a 2-player Virtual On machine, which I played and kicked Johnny's butt playing that. But then Adam played and kicked my butt. And he played as the girl character who's probably like nimbler and has more rapid fire or whatever. They somehow can, make robotic characters have traits that usually you find in like RPG characters or something. Yeah. But so he kicked my butt. But it was really cool actually experiencing it in the arcade with the dual sticks, even though it was a little confusing. Yeah. Having more time with it would probably be more fun. And the store was good. They had, I think we all found something. Did you find anything there?
Yeah, I got the Etrian Mystery Dungeons. Yes, I completely forgot the game came out. And then there was a different disc variant of Lunar 1 for Sega CD, and I'm all about
all those variants and working designs and everything. So that was a really good store. I've had good experiences there in the past, even though I didn't get to spend much the first time I went there. I was there for business, and I happened to stop in and really liked the store. The guy was really nice for us, and we had a good time. And that closed off the game hunting trip because it was like 8 o'clock when that happened, and there was no way we'd get to anywhere else that would still be open. So that was really fun. Yeah, but the night wasn't done because we had a party to go to back in Oswego, New York, at our friend Pat's house. He has River City Retro, which he sells games. He does a lot of hookups for collectors, but he sells games to anyone, and he sells online. And he sometimes has games there that he has either listed online or hasn't listed yet, but he'll offer to us, and that's pretty cool.